I'm Jen van der Stool, international musical therapist, and welcome to a very special Uncovering the Cover of Celebrities. I have challenged some pretty famous people with really hard-hitting questions on my video blog. But today, I tackle a really famous person, a big Hollywood star, a big one. Can I keep it real, as the young people say, and uncover this celebrity? Yes, I can, because I'm not really that impressed. Because like my father used to say back in Schermonnigoog in Holland, famous or not, we still have to do a poo and wipe our bums. So, keep watching as I interview Alan Cumming. Alan Cumming, wow. Alan, I welcome you. I mean, God, it's Alan Cumming. I mean, he is so famous. You have done like films like with Nicole Kidman and like Tom Cruise and Hugh Jackman, Pierce Brosnan. I mean, my God, he's so famous. Welcome,
Thank you.
Alan. Welcome to Uncovering the Cover of, and the Spice Girls, of course.
Yes.
Spice Girls and Garfield. That's
right.
big. I mean, he's the most famous cat ever. So, Alan
I wasn't
Cumming.
Garfield. I was another cat. I was Persnickety. So I'm not the most famous cat ever.
Oh, not you, but you were working with the most famous.
Garfield,
Yeah.
yes. So yes,
Yeah.
I was.
So that's amazing. It's so lovely to have you. You're pretty famous. So I have been doing my research on you, Alan, and I know that you're pretty out there. So Alan Cumming is obviously your pornography name. So what is your real name?
No, it's actually my real name. It's really my real name.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Has that maybe gotten you into trouble sometimes, or?
Yes, it's sort of, people make jokes about it.
Do they?
Yes.
Oh, that's not very nice.
No, but I think it's quite nice. It's a good sort of conversation starter, an icebreaker.
Yes, that's true.
To be able
that's
to have
true.
a name that's also a bodily function.
Yes, all right, yes. That's a bit rude. So you did the MC in Cabaret, directed by Sam Mendes, and Toby Allen, who is also famous in Australia, he did the same show, Cabaret, also directed by Sam Mendes, and he played your role of the MC. In fact, I think he even did your performance. And his name is also Alan, Toby Allen, and you are Alan Cumming, so you're both called Alan. And also, I have interviewed both of you. So what do you think about that?
It's fascinating.
Yeah.
I think you're sort of a conduit between Allens. You're like the filling in an Allen sandwich.
Oh, wow, he is so clever. That's a bit rude again, I think, maybe. Oh, Alan.
It could have been a Cumming sandwich.
Oh,
That would have been different.
God, stop, I'll have to put an X rating on the interview. Peter will really like that, he's my husband and cousin. Your album and the show that you're doing here at the Opera House is called I Bought a Blue Car Today. I find it a very weird title, and I was wondering, had you just really run out of ideas after all the creativity went into the singing? Because that sometimes happens to me when I'm trying to put a name to my courses, that I teach, which is why I now always give them a name before I even know what they're about.
What sort of names do you give them?
Well, I've got one called Singing with Your Pets, which is a really nice one.
Yeah, I like that.
Do you have pets?
I have pets and I sing with them sometimes.
Oh, do you?
Uh-huh.
Oh, well, you would really get into this.
I should look it up.
You should. And I have another one called Freeing the Natural Voice, which is a lovely one, all about, I do it with Peter and Helen. It's like a threesome for that one.
Who's Helen?
Oh, Helen is there, she's just filming.
Oh, Helen, I'm sorry.
Helen, yeah.
Hi, Helen.
Helen's my tea and coffee lady at the Scout Hall, and she's also my penis. So yes, and we do this at the Scout Hall. It's a course, a lovely one. In fact, you'd probably really like it because it's about letting go of the voice and showing how in the coitus we are always free, during the sexual intercourse.
Mm-hmm.
We're very free with our voice. No one ever hurts their voice in the sexual intercourse. and we use that as an example of helping people to free their voices. Yeah.
What by sort of making the same noises that you'd make during sex?
Yeah, like for example, I mean, I'm always singing My Pleasure is Painted, and like in that I will say to people, like, just practice that. Say, take a statement from the bedroom, something like, you know, I don't know, tie me up, you filthy bitch, like that. And you just use that kind of freedom, like in your voice, just when you go to pick up the dry cleaner.
That seemed a little tense, I thought.
Really?
I thought you seemed a little tense there.
Didn't
but no,
feel it, didn't
no.
feel it. But you're not, you know, you don't have the same skills as I do with
That's true.
the freeing of the voice.
Do you know what I do?
What?
To loosen my voice, I do this every day when I'm singing. You get a paper towel, like Cyndi Lauper taught me this. You know
Oh,
Cyndi
she's
Lauper?
also very famous.
Yeah, you got to lick it, put it on your tongue,
Yes.
pull out your tongue and go gee e e gee e gee e, not the gee e gee. But you have to do it with a paper towel. I have
Oh.
one. You like?
Oh yes, I'd love to try this because I could
'cause
maybe
you know
then do
what
it.
it does is it pulls your tongue out from when your tongue gets coiled too much around the bone in the back of your throat. Gee e e gee e e gee e e gee e e.
I've got a very low voice actually when I do
See?
it. Yeah, that feels really lovely. Thank you, Cyndi Lauper. Okay, so
Oh, you were telling me about your singing pets.
oh yes, well that one is a really nice one too. It's just a course where you come along and you sing with your pets. Like for example, we had a lovely girl recently. She came with her little black poodle. It was so cute. He had such a great voice. Can I just say, we was calling him Michael Jackson by the end because he was black and he actually unexpectedly died at the end of the course. But he was lovely. But she had a terrible voice. She was tone deaf, that lady.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a really nice one. It's very
Great.
nice with the pets.
I must Google you.
Oh yes, please do. I'm a lot on YouTube. I'm quite famous online. Now, Ellen, are you often mistaken for that creepy actor guy who was in Spy Kids and Circle of Friends? Because you look quite a lot like him, but you're more handsome.
Thank you. All the time that happens.
Does it?
Mhm.
Is that annoying?
Just depends what mood I'm in.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
it just depends.
yeah.
Sometimes, you know, I think people mean it in a nice way.
Yes, I'm
So
sure.
you can't take offence.
Yes, because you know you're famous and he's famous, and then people get it all mixed
Yeah,
up.
people get very confused.
Yeah. And now my last question, because I know you are very busy and it's so nice of you to have seen us because you're so famous. You have a fragrance named after you and it's really expensive. I can't actually afford to buy it. So I was just wondering if it would be okay if I just sniff you now for free.
Any particular bit?
Oh, just to have a little sniff of... Oh yes, that is lovely. That is a lovely fragrance, everyone. I would buy it. What is it called?
Cumming.
I'm going to have to cut that bit out, actually. Please thank Alan Cumming, but you can't really because you're only watching this on the internet.
Hi, I'm Alan Cumming. I may be a Hollywood star and a leading actor of Broadway and London's glittering West End, but I still have to poop, and I still wipe my own arse. Thanks to Jan van der Stoel.
I'm Jan van der Stoel. It was lovely for you to have me.